Greetings and welcome. It's another Friday afternoon. It's another beautiful day to be alive. It's a great day to be alive. I'm not sure what you're thinking. I'm not sure where you are. I'm not sure what you're doing or what you're doing. But the one thing that I know is that today is a great day to be alive. And everybody in the reach of my voice, if you can type in the chat, if you can hear what I'm saying, then you can also say it's a great day to be alive because you're fully functional or partially functional. That's what I can say. You're fully functional or you're partially functional. And that's a good thing because you can see and you can hear and you can, as far as type in the chat. Now, that is so awesome. That is really awesome. That's amazing. Now, I want to say that because God lives, then we can face tomorrow. Because He lives, then our fears are gone. Now, today's title is saying, Get to Safety. It's getting dangerous. Now, every time we tune into the news out there, we realize that it gets a little bit more dangerous. When this is not happening, that is happening. When that is not happening, this is happening. Now, as we understand that in the latest news coming out of Jamaica, 4 policemen or men were attacked by gunmen. 2 pronounced dead. The other 2, one is in critical condition and the other may be okay. Now the thing is, as we see riots over the country protesting for police brutality, the question is, who is going to march when the police lives are taken? There are actually people too. Got a lot going on today, so wanted to show some royal love in case I am not as active in the chat. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Carter Club. That means a lot to me. I will remember that. Now, what I'm saying, D9 is in the building. Now, what I'm saying is that it's crazy sometimes. We know when there is a level of police brutality, but when police are, we can't just generalize our statement all the time by saying, you know, police are evil, police are wicked. Yes, some of them are. Not all of them are. Some, now let me tell you something. What I want to say, what I want to say is that it is sad. It is sad. It is really sad. It is really sad. But what I want to say is that when we talk about the brutality, now I was saying that there are actually good cops out there. And what I was about to say next is that the title does not change who the person are. You can act different because of the title. You can do things differently because of the title. But your personality does not change because of the title that you wear. If you are a pastor, but before you became a pastor, you were a child molester, you are a pastor who is a child molester. You did not just become a saint and you're holy than thou, and holy is the Lamb of God, and you are saved and sanctified. If you were a liar, or you were a thief and you became a pastor, you are still, well, according to the Bible, you are changed by the blood of the Lamb. When you're born again, you are changed and you're walking in newness of life. But your personality solely depends on you, the person. And what person am I talking about? The heart. We're talking about the heart. So the way you think, the way you operate, depends on you. You decide if you change your heart, your thinking. You decide if you change how you operate on Earth's plane. So I'm saying, at the end of the day, even when you gain the title pastor and you were a crap, you are pastor crap. You know, it doesn't change you from your mentality. Mentality is a personal thing that you have to change for yourself. Lady Be Unstoppable is in the building. I also see Carter Club, Jen Larenciana. I see Melody Marindorf and Loni, Leone. I see Leone in here as well. I see Voclam. Miss B Town Hester is here as well. Loves TV channel. SF Rose is here as well. Now what we're saying is that if you are a police officer, but before you became a police officer, you were a serial killer. Being a police officer is not going to change the fact that you are a serial killer. What happened is that when you become a police officer, you learn how to protect being a serial killer. You see? You learn the ins and outs of how the force operates. So now you are an even more professional serial killer. So it did not change you to be a law-abiding citizen. You are still who you are. And sometimes the intensity or the level of the way you think can change because of your new profession. But it does not change who you are. Your change depends solely on you, the individual. If you were a whore and you believe and you enjoy being a whore and you became the first lady, it does not change the fact that you were a whore. Being first lady is just a title or a position. The mentality of being a whore depends on you. So you will be in your first lady position, and you will be bringing your guys right into the White House, if they can reach in there. And if you can't get them in the White House, I'm just going to use the White House for example. If you can't get them in the White House, then every chance you get to sneak out to a few guys, you're going to do that because that's your mentality. Now, as it is getting dangerous out there in the world, I am saying, get to safety. Now, where is safety? That's the question. Where on earth is safety? Because wherever you go, there is problems. It doesn't matter the country that you go. Well, some country, the crime rate is higher than some. Some country, that rate or this rate may be higher than some. But one thing for sure, it doesn't matter where in the world you go, problems exist. So if you want to find a place of safety, where do you go? I can give you an idea. You have to develop a mind where you counteract things from the mind. You could be in the heart of Afghanistan and safer than somebody living in the Philippines or in, let me find an even safer country, Curacao. You could be safer than somebody living in Curacao because you find a safe place in turmoil to dwell. You find that safe place in the middle of the battlefield where you can be comfortable. Safety sometimes boils down to a peace of mind. If you can find peace of mind, you will feel safe. Did you know that? If you can find peace of mind, no matter where in the world you are, you can feel safe. It's a mind thing. Now, there's a thing in you that is called the immune system. Now, when the immune system gets used to a particular condition, the immune system is no longer worried. And this is why some people will wonder, I will be safe sitting in that chair. Carolina Hillbilly, this chair, oh my gosh. Now what I'm saying though, is that, have you ever noticed or wondered why the insane people or the crazy people or the mad people or those that is from the psychiatric ward, well, those ones are not so bad. the ones that are not on the psychiatric ward, but they are out, but they belong on the psychiatric ward. You ever wonder how they eat the nonsense and they don't get sick? They will eat from the garbage pan, from the garbage container, and they don't get sick. You ever wonder how a baby can play in the dirt, play use dirty things? A baby finger goes into the mouth all the times, and some baby didn't get sick. There's a reason for all those things. There's a reason for all those things. Now, after you have over time developed a particular immunity, or your immune system got developed and got used to a particular lifestyle, it becomes used to that. And when you go outside of that, when you add things to that, what happens is that you become sick because it is going against your mechanism doesn't fight too much against it because it gets used to it. And that's why some people eventually die from some of the things they do. Now, like for instance, you're smoking. And you're smoking and you're smoking, but you're not dying the same day, or the second day, or the third day, or the fourth day, or the fifth, sixth, or seventh day, or even the eighth, ninth, or the 10th day, you're not dying. Even 100 days, 100 months after that, you're not dying. Or you didn't die. But slowly, leading up to your death, you're dying. But the real truth is, everybody is dying. If you smoke, you're going to die. If you don't smoke, you're going to die. It doesn't matter what you do, you're going to die. Somebody normally say, pick your choice of death. You want to die slowly, you want to die fast. The speed of your death depend on how you treat yourself. The type of death depend on how you treat yourself, except for tragedy. Thank you, Loves TV channel, for that super chat. Oh, you're here this morning. Loves TV channel is an awesome young lady, African lady, I think, residing somewhere in Europe. Now, I went to her live stream this morning, and I had a talk with her, and look at her come back to my live stream, blessing me with some European dollars. I feel so blessed when I see European dollars hanging from the chandelier in the Royal Palace. Thank you so much, Loves TV channel. I want to say I appreciate it to the depths of my heart. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to say a shout out to all the Filipinos in the building, all the people from a different country, whether you're from Europe, the Philippines, you're from Mexico, whether you're from the Caribbean. I see Joy in the building. I see Joy in the building, and I see Joy in the building. Thank you for coming. I also see Kelia TV in the building. Now, Kelia TV is a popular person. I've seen her all around YouTube. And the funny thing, I don't remember where exactly I met Kelia. Kelia TV. I don't remember if she's Jamaican. I'm kidding. I know she's not Jamaican. I don't remember if she's Filipino or Haitian, Brazilian. She's Jamaican. She is Jamaican. All right. Now I see why you look out for me, because it's a girl who looks out for me. I am Jamaican. Now that makes a lot of sense to me. She looks out for me. She has my best interest at heart. Can somebody drop her link for me? She has my best interest at heart. When I turn up to some places, before I can say hello, my link is in the stream, just because Kelia TV is there. Thank you for coming, Dr. Miawita. Thank you, Kelia TV. I also see Thea and Kai in the building. Thank you for being here. I do look out for you. Yes, you do. You do. Oh, yes, because I saw you in Dre and Trish as well. So how could I not remember that you're from Jamaica? I see James Jack Word TV watching from Italy. James Jack Word TV. What a powerful name. James Jack Word TV. All of that to make two words? As a matter of fact, it's not even two words. All of that to make one word. James, Jack, word, TV. Now, word is a very interesting thing, and especially depend on the angle that you look at it. Word is very powerful. I say God is word. But if I just jump out of the bush and say God is word, you might not understand. Peaceful Sistering is in the building. Melanie Sweden is in the building as well. All these wonderful people are here in the building. It makes me happy when I see all these wonderful ladies turning out. Now, I am wondering what is going on. On my second channel, the percentage of people who watch me in comparison to ladies and men, more men watch on the TR News and Reviews, and more women watch on the TR Show. But when I'm in the chat, for some reason, I see more women than men. But men outdo the women on the TR News. I'm wondering what it is going to be when TR News is monetized. I am curious to see how things will go over that side, because I know the ladies are responsible for the queendom. They run this side of the world. Now, I am curious to see how things will pan out on that side of the world, the TR News and Reviews. Now, if you're not subscribed to the TR News and Reviews, I would suggest that you go do. They will run that side too. Okay. SF Rose is saying that the women will run that side too. Let us see. According to statistics, more men watch the TR News than the women. So let's see. Paul Blogs is here as well, all from in the UK. Now, what I can say, doesn't matter. Okay. Joan Unstoppable is in the building as well. Now, I was saying it is getting dangerous out there. It is getting dangerous out there. Where do you find safety? The world is getting dangerous. And this year is election year. So, if at this point of the year, there are so many rivalry and so many division where people fight against each other, and it is I'm not sure what year is. I don't remember what year is election in Jamaica. Let me see. Joanne, what year? Which year is the election in Jamaica? I feel ashamed. I am so ashamed of myself. Muscleman, I see you in the building. Vicky Sesh, thank you for coming through. Next year, okay. So Jamaica, election is next year. Election in Jamaica is next year. And if Jamaica is moving at the rate it is moving right now, what is going to happen by the end of this year into next year? Now, I'm going to tell you something that is crazy. Now, Corona or the virus took over the land or the world, and a lot of people went into lockdown, including a lot of the gunmen. Now, since the death of George Floyd, the country automatically opened up. Since the protest and the outdoor and the forgetting of social distance, people are rubbing up on each other. People are back in close proximity again. But I thought it would have been a good chance to love on somebody. Ruth Daly, thank you for coming. I think this should have been a good chance to create bonding between people, to get back closer to your loved one, to get a chance to go out there and hug on someone. Instead, people were happy to get out so they could fight. Now in Jamaica, the gunmen are out, and it is a movie scene in Jamaica. Jamaica is like the Western field with all the nonsense that is going on. Now, recently, police went to Tivoli, or should I say to West Kingston area, And of course, they had to run, left their Jeep, left their van, left their patrol car in the area because gunmen stormed them and they had to take cover and leaving their vehicle in the middle of the road down there. Now, what were they doing down there? They were telling a bunch of guys that they should disperse from the corner they were playing dominoes. They said they were leaving, and of course, a couple of them dispersed as was supposed to be or as was asked to. But then, a few minutes later, they returned with their guns and fired on the police. The police had to take cover and call for backup. And in that story, we understand that 6 divisions was called in to protect the few that was there first. They were rescued, of course, unharmed. But guess what happened? The same people or are a part of the group of people that did that thing. They burnt down the market flat to the ground. For what? I don't know. Burn it down flat to the ground. Now, police were called early this morning to another situation in Spanish Town. And upon arriving on the location, they were shot at again by criminal. 2 of them died on the spot. The other 2, I understand from news that I heard that a third one died. But that is not totally confirmed because I did not hear that from the official news source or from the police or, well, I kind of heard it from the police still. It was kind of a police system that I heard it from, so they said the third one died. Anyway, I don't know about the third, but 2 is definitely confirmed dead. Now I have some footages of things. I have some videos that I'm going to that I will have to put on the news channel later on. Now, if this is really in Jamaica, then Jamaica is really under some serious situation here. If this was really Jamaica, then Jamaica is under some serious problems. And if Jamaica is under some serious problems and we have election next year, then that is a serious story. Now, in the United States, where we're at, election is a couple months away. Well, when I say a couple, I don't mean 2. I know couple normally mean 2. So let me say it differently then. Election is a few months away. And the polls are getting busy already. But not only that the polls are getting busy, the fight for the White House is in progress. A lot of the things that have been done in the streets, it's a fight to get a seat in the White House. Nobody wants to be in a purple house anymore. Nobody wants to be in a blue house or a brown house or everybody is now fighting for a position in the White House. May God help you all. May God help us all. Now I'm saying we are looking for safety because the world is getting dangerous. Now, for those of you who remembered, all right, guys, it is daytime here. It is very bright. The sun is shining from this angle. Yes, I'm living in a different country, so the sun comes in from a different angle. All right. What I was saying though, Big Simple is in the building and he's lit, and so am I. We are all lit up in here. Thank you, Big Simple, for coming in. We have Expedition Greg in here as well. Thank you for coming, Expedition Greg. Sherry Macmillan is here as well. Thank you so much for coming in, Sherry Macmillan. We have Love's TV channel still here. We have Vicky Sesh. We have Oreo Mose 88888888. We have Lucy Campus VIP. We have Muscleman. We have Beverly Carrion. Thank you for being here. We have Greg Manley. We have Pepper Kid. What up, Carter? Like Pepper Kid TV. Okay, all right. We have Joan Unstoppable Brown. We have Grace Garcia's cat. Sorry, no, Gracia's cat. Thank you for coming in, Gracie's Cat. We have Angela Lopez and Jinha Na. No, God, no. I am not having this. I am not having this. One name should never be so long. Why on earth this name is so long? The longest name that should have been in the chat is Dr. Mia Witter Indestructible. That is already a whole book. But when we look at the next name, this is not just a book. This is an encyclopedia. And as a matter of fact, this is not just the encyclopedia. This is the reading of what is in. Look at this name. Angela Lopez Ajinha na Colorinaria com voces. What? Did I just read? Hold on. I got to show you because I don't think you all are understanding what I'm saying here. Now, guys, can you please help me to welcome and to call this name because my tongue is about to fall from grace. Angela Lopez Anjinha na Culinaria com voces or voxes or voxes. It is serious, it is serious, it is serious. But thank you for coming. Josie Denion, thank you for being here. All right? And these are some wonderful people that are in the building. Thank you all for being here. Now, what was I going to say? Dallas County Scratcher is in the building as well. This is when QE need the go to button. Yes. This is when we need the go to button. Absolutely, Dallas County Scratcher. When you see a name like that, that is absolutely when you need the go to button. If I was that person, I would become a member so I can become a mod. Because that name is hard to, you have to copy it. If you're using a computer, it will be easier. But I can imagine you are using a phone. To type that name to find it, that is forever. I can promise you that when the trumpet of God shall sound and the dead in Christ shall rise, you will still be searching for that name. Can you imagine? You look at the name and you say, Angela. A-N-G-E. Is it 2L or 1L? Angela. Oh, it's 1L. A-N-G-E-L-A. Lopez. L-O-P-E. Is it S or Z? Oh, it is Z. Z. L-O-P-E-Z. What else is there? And by the time you find the culinaria, you hear, yeah, oh my God, God is here, God is here. God has come. Thank you, the Gaming Prince, for coming in. Yoga with Mo is in the building. By the time you finish typing the name and try to correct the spelling, the trumpet of the Lord sound, and you will see the dead in Christ rising first. Angela M is in the building all the way from Italy. No, not from Italy, from Germany. Thank you for coming, Angela M. No, Sweden, sorry. Angela is all the way from Sweden. Thank you for coming. All right. I think I talk enough already. It's now 34 minutes since I've been talking. Scratching bow on the go. I had a wrench in here. Did you have a wrench in here? Well, if you notice, all the people that have a wrench, or 98% of the people with a wrench, they also have a badge. The people that don't have a badge, it's because they live in a country that they can't have a badge. Now, the most active people in the chat are recorded. So Dr. Mia Dr. Mia is in the top 10. Now, not only that she's in the top, when you're in the top 10 of the most consistent people in the chat, it means that you're here that often. Now, if she's in the top 10, but she's in Jamaica and she can't become a member, then I find it as a privilege to grant her a wrench because of her consistency in the chat. I have the database of the people. Why is the house shaking? Is there an earthquake? The house is shaking, guys. This house is shaking. Is there an earthquake? I told y'all to run to safety. Now it's getting dangerous. I feel the table shaking. There's a shaking out here. TR out. Pepper Kid. You mean you're coming out of the chat, or some of these slangs or words or the way things are said, I struggle sometimes to understand. Go under the table. All right? Go under the table for safety. That's what Joel is saying. Get under the table. Now, Dr. Mia is from a country that Jamaicans can't become a member if they are in Jamaica. If you're living in Jamaica, you can't become a member of the TR show. So, with that said, I felt obliged to grant Dr. Mia Witter with a wrench because she's in the top 10 of the most active people in the TR show. Then there is Greg Manley, but there is a Greg Manley is a fantastic moderator, but Greg Manley there is something that I want to say. Let me just leave it at that. Greg Manley has been here, and Greg Manley is the top 2 highest active person in the royal family. So with that said, I could not think twice. I wish he would be a member, but it's his decision not to be a member. And when I say it's his decision, I understand. I didn't question him. I didn't bring him in front of the clergy or I didn't bring him to the front of the church to question him. Why haven't you become a member? Why are you not taking on the challenge of being a member? I understand that everybody do what they want, how they want, when they want, and so forth. Peaceful Sistrin is waving her Trinidadian flag. I wonder what happened now. I wonder what's the significance to her flag on this day. Is it oh my Lord, look at that. Lovester 1PS has just become a member. Oh my Lord. Guys, we have to do something. I need to do something. When you see that sort of a situation happen, we have to there are things that we do. There are things that we do when someone become a member. We got to confirm that the membership is, and I need to get back to Peaceful Sistrin. So we have to confirm that the membership is actually confirmed, and we're going to make sure that this person gets a wrench. And that's a confirmation that the membership is approved. So, newcomer to the royal family, your membership has just been approved. So guys, what are we going to do right now? We're going to welcome our newest member of the royal family. So without further ado, we're going to welcome our newest member, who is no other than Lover Lover, oh, no, sorry, not Lover. Lobster. Lobster 1 PS. We welcome you right now with warm heart and the love that we have. Welcome to the Royal Palace officially as a member. Okay, guys, okay. Hello, hi. Hey, okay, enough. All right, thank you. So we welcome our newest member. Please welcome our new member wholeheartedly. You have just become a member of the royal family. And with that being said, you have your uniform. We're now going to give you your gun to operate to the fullest in the royal family. Yes, when you become a member of the royal family, we also give you a wrench so you can wrench your way around. Now that you've gotten your gun, please do not shoot anybody in the head. Do not shoot anybody in the heart. Shoot them in the toes. Proud to be Trinidadian. Proud to be Trinidadian. And you see how she make her statement loud and clear? Peaceful Sistrin is making her message loud and clear. Proud to be Trinidadian. Is there anybody else that is proud to be where they are at? Put your flag on a banner and let us see if you're proud of your country. That's right. Thank you, Peaceful Sistrin, for... So we have a Trinidadian. And in this membership, I think Lobster might actually be a Filipino. But let me just confirm. I think Lobster 1 PS is a Filipino. But let me just confirm that. So let me just take a look at this person real quick. And then... All right. Let me just take a quick look at this person so we can confirm if this is a Jamaican. Dr. Miyawita, I'm so sorry that you can't put your flags on a banner, but a proud Jamaican right there. Oh my God, I can't find the name. No results found. Try the keywords, remove filter searches. I can't find... Well, one of the people who can find that... You can find it for me. I can't find it. Now, that's a good demonstration of somebody highlighting their country. Now, you see what happened? You're going to have to look at that for the next 10 minutes. 10? Is it 10? No, not 10. 5. So $5 is 2 minutes. $10 is 5 minutes. So 20 is 10 minutes. You're going to have to look at that for 10 long minutes. Did I say 10? Hold on. Let me just reconfirm. I want to just reconfirm right there. Hold on. Yes, it is 10 minutes. So that is going to be there for 10 minutes. I am both and one Jamaican fish here for Dr. A Jamaican fish for Dr. Miyawita.
You know what, I'm correct.
That is looking awesome to me. A Jamaican fish for Dr. Miyawita. No. There you go. Fried Jamaican fish. All right, so Renee Rowena, thank you so much for coming. SF Rose is representing for Dr. Miyawita, and so that's 2 for 1. Dr. Miyawita and SF Rose, Jamaican, American, and so we have 2 people representing for their countries. A banner with their flags in it. So there are 2 people, and of course there was the third person, which is our Filipino representing for the Philippines. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I wonder what Angela is going to represent. Is she going to represent Jamaica, or is she going to represent Sweden? I want to see that flag. Hold on. I want to see what her decision is going to be. But in the meantime, guys, please do check out our wonderful and amazing Peaceful Sistering. This lady has been, I don't know how. She's so fine. Now, and the funny thing that she's not Jamaican. How the hell did she become so fine and she's not Jamaican? And this is why I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where in the world you're from. Being a wonderful person depends solely on you, the individual. Whether you were born in the garrison, in the ghetto, in a third world country, or a first world country. You know what I just realized? Guys, did you realize that we don't hardly hear of a second world country? Now, let's take a look into the second world country. What country is the second world country? Have you realized how often we heard the name first world country and third world country? I am so glad that Jamaica is a first world country. That's an argument I had with SF Rose a year ago. She was fighting me. I said Jamaica is a first world country. Hell yes. Now, when we look at Jamaica as a first world country, well, now, there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot, second world is hell. You know what? I just thought about it just now, and I'm going to Google it because for some reason, I just realized that we have not spoken so much about a second world country. Hold on. 2ND World COUNTRIES. Second world countries. Oh, hold on. The second world is a term used during the Cold War for the industrial socialist states that were under the influence of the Soviet Union. In the first, holy crap! No. This is high level of representation. Oh my goodness gracious Lord, I could not finish reading. This is high level of representation. You see, Jamaica is a first world country. You see the people. Now, let me tell you something. There was a point in my life when I was the most. There was a point in my life up until yesterday. I was the most generous Jamaican YouTuber. Hell yes. I'm not joking. But after I met Angela M, now we could almost be wife and husband because of our generosity. Both of us are too powerful hitter. When I give really hard. And when I'm not giving, it probably means that I don't have it anymore. That's the only thing. If TR is not giving, there's a chance that the storehouse is running empty. Thank you so much. That is a hell of a high representation of the Jamaican Union. Not the Soviet Union, the Jamaican Union. Thank you. All right, let me go back to the reading. Thank you so much, Angela. You are so awesome.
Did you read it though?
Oh, no, I didn't read it.
She changed her citizenship.
Holy crap.
And you missed mine too.
Born and grow in Jamaica. Jamaica run in me blood, although I changed my citizenship. Oh, I understand. Proud to be Trinidad.
Scroll up, I had another one that fell off already.
Why must I always autocorrect? Jamaica is a third world country. What? No, not accepting it. I am not accepting it. Angela M is saying Jamaica is a first world country. As far as I'm concerned, Jamaica is first and Trinidad is second. Hell yes. Jamaica is a first world country and Trinidad is a second world country. Uh, Let me leave peaceful sister alone here. Let me just let me leave peaceful sister alone before my house catch a fire. Hi. Now, let me go back to my reading. Hold on. Let me go back to my reading. The Second World is a term used during the Cold War for the industrial socialist states. I gotta read this again. The Second World War, the Second World is a term used during the Cold War for the industrial socialist states that were under the influence of the Soviet Union. In the first 2 decades following World War II, 19 communist states emerged. All of these were at least originally within the Soviet sphere of influence. Though some, notably Yugoslavia and the People Republic of China, broke the Moscow of developed their, and developed their own path of socialism while retaining communist governments. But most communist states remained part of the bloc until the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991. Afterwards, only 5 communist states remained: China, North Korea, Cuba, Laos, and Vietnam. Along with the First World and Third World, the term was used to divide the states of Earth into three broad categories. Holy crap. I thought I was well studied. I am just learning this right now. It's a good thing my mind run on what I was saying. Now, this is serious. This is serious because so is this saying that China, North Korea, Cuba, Laos, and Vietnam are those the second world country? Now, when we listen to the news, didn't hear you, it's after I hear. Didn't hear, oh, hold on. Let me jump in the comment section that I see what it's saying.
I think she's talking to me.
Okay. All right, I didn't hear you. It's Tiara here. All right. All right, cool. So, I'm just realizing that when the news are being read or when we hear about people who are doing a presentation, we hardly hear of a second world country. We always hear of, when it comes down to other third world countries, we realize that the poverty level or this or that or blah, 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 or the communism or this or that or whatever, according to in the third world country. When we look at the first world countries like Jamaica and the United States and what other countries fall under outside the Soviet Union? You know what? Let me leave that for the next class. All right? I love when we come here and learn something every day. Zeb Tepe is in the building. Thank you for coming. Now, Zeb Tepe and Aisha is here as well. Zeb Tepe asked a question a couple days ago of he was representing one of his friends, and his friend wanted to know, starting a YouTube page, what are the guidelines and policies. Now, what I will say is that the guidelines of YouTube and the policy and the policies exist. The guidelines and the policies exist on on the internet. So you can just type in YouTube guidelines and you will find it. But if for quick reference, I will just go through my memory. What I have is that thou shalt not post anything graphic. If a man killed a man, you shall not post it. If a rat trap caught a rat, you shall not post it. If you step on a rat until it died, you cannot post it on YouTube. Anything that is considered graphic or violent shall not be on YouTube. Now, nakedness is not allowed. So anything that is too much into sex is not allowed. Well, you might ask, how did some people get to put something that is, looking all sexy? There's a trick to it. There's a trick to it. So you have to research diligently so you find out how to take your bra off on YouTube and not get a strike or get your video taken down. Your video will be taken down if your nipples show on YouTube. So if you are comfortable and loving your breast, don't just pop them out on YouTube. You will get into trouble. You have to make sure you at least cover the nipple, okay? So even if you use one finger to cover the nipple. Now, this is another serious thing. Now, the private part of a woman's breast is the nipple. No, this is crazy. If you're not seeing the nipple of the woman's breast, everything is okay. Now, this is crazy. Now, there are some things that is called for concern when it comes on to the ladies. I always wonder. Now, can somebody please help me to explain this about women? Because I've always wondered, and until today, I have not gotten the right answer to the question. Well, now, if you walk into Dr. Mia's Witter home and she's wearing panties and bra, the first reaction, if she did not expect you to come in, her first reaction is going to be, and then she's going to realize that down there is not covered, and so she's going to be like, ah! And then the hand goes down. Now, some other women, they will initially do both at the same time. They'll be like, oh, and they cover both areas at the same time. Now, listen me carefully. Remember, this woman is wearing panties and bra, and she's covering up from a stranger. Now, this is what I don't understand because I've seen it so many times. The same woman is on the beach in panties and bra, and the world is staring at her and she don't give a damn. The same girl gets to the bathroom and she's wearing a towel. And if you as a man, now listen to me, she walks from the beach to the bathroom, and if you as a man enters that bathroom and she's wearing the same thing, she probably be hiding. Really, I look like nobody here. Really, I look like nobody here. Pepper Kid, why are you saying that? You look like nobody? How does that person look? Because I have no clue how a nobody looks. To be honest, I don't have a clue how a nobody look. Really, I look like nobody here. I am not understanding. My brain is... Can somebody please help me to understand? You know what, guys? TR, the state of mind. Yes, Joy, that's the perfect answer. It has always been a state of mind. A lot of things that people do, it's a state of mind. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's a famous lady in Africa that has never worn a piece of fabric on her body from the day she was born until the day she died. She's never worn a shoes, a piece of cloth, anything on her body her entire life. Now, the woman was never sick in all her life. The woman has never given birth into a hospital all her life. She gave birth under a tree. Now, listen to me carefully. These are historic conversations here. Not only that she gave birth under a tree, there was no nurse that delivered her baby either. There was no midwives. There was no hospital bed. There was no hospital food. There was none of that, and she had her babies under a tree. Never got sick. The woman was healthy as healthy can be. When she walks out in the street, all people see was a naked woman. Now, we have to develop a state of mind where and I will tell you this, clothes does not cover you from some men. Some men can look at you and see your nakedness in your clothing. So when you think you're clothed properly, the men still see you. Some men still see you. Under a tree, yes, under a tree. And this is not a story, okay? This is not even a story. This is reality. This is history. I should find the name so you can go check her out and look her up yourself. Where is all of us are naked in the sight of God? Yes, definitely. Can you like my page, please? Pepper Kid, where are you from? Pepper Kid, where are you from? Let me have a conversation with Pepper Kid, right? I'm going to take this time out to have a conversation with Pepper Kid. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look up Pepper Kid and see what I find. Because Pepper Kid is in a world where Pepper Kid's agenda is different from the agenda of us here. Do I find Pepper Kid? Let me look. What is Pepper Kid? Hold on. I'm searching for Pepper Kid. Hold on. Guys, give me a minute. Let me find Pepper Kid because I don't want Pepper Kid to... Can you like my page, please? All right. Hold on. Let me go like Pepper Kid's page. I don't want to die while I'm streaming, so let me go find Pepper Kid. Unfortunately, I don't see Pepper Kid up here. Hold on. Can somebody find Pepper Kid for me? I want to have a quick look at Pepper Kid so I can figure out what the problem is with Pepper Kid.
Are you working on the, are you buffering? Or no?
Not what I see.
Or it just came back.
I'm searching for Pepper Kid page to like it, but I can't find it. This is not supposed to be. I'm not supposed to break the show because of the situation. And this is why sometimes it is almost good to not read messages because you get to focus on the show and keep the flow. Now look at me searching for Pepper Kid and I can't find it. All right, you know what? Let me just ask somebody else to do the job. Guys, if you find Pepper Kid, let me know. I can't find it. I cannot find... Amy, like your videos. Okay. Pepper Kid, I'm not going to have that type of... Davidson is dropping the link. Thank you, Davidson. This is Pepper Kid. So Pepper Kid is Jamaican. Why is Pepper Kid behaving like this? I saw what was going on, and Pepper Pepper Kid, let me have a conversation with you quickly, please. All right, thank you for dropping Pepper Kid's link. Pepper Kid, you see that? We stopped the entire show for you. I hope you noticed that. Pepper Kid, do not ask anybody else to like your videos. If you want to connect with people, do it properly, okay, Pepper Kid? Do it properly. Don't command people to like your videos. Don't command people to subscribe to your page. Your link has just been dropped in the chat. In fact, your link is the first link to have been dropped in the chat without doing nothing. Okay? You didn't do anything for your link to be dropped. Your link is in the chat. So, now that we have an idea who you are, of course, Jamaican Pepper Kid, your page need some working. Your page needs some fixing. I see that you're new to the business. I see that you're young to the business, but your page, it can work. As a matter of fact, it can work. Hold on, let me see something.
Belly full enough, red wine, weed. I wanna eat a bad in the dog and have no food to eat, you know. Hold on. You get a text and I go pray much. Pray too much. Wait there. Oh, Jaja. Yo, Jadelani. Me that. You know what I'm saying? Alkaline. Run up terror. Yeah man, something there. Kick out paintings. So go on man. So yeah, I know that no link me, I know say man terror kick off things. I painting, I go call up the boy. Call up somebody for out a car, tell the gang one time niggas them in a black crying and recruit him in a camp, you know. Here we go. Call up the guy. Yo, black rhino.
All right, that's Pepper Kid right there. That was just Pepper Kid. All right, so Pepper Kid, I think you've gotten a lot of love. Let me check if you had said anything else in the chat because Pepper Kid is. I wonder if Pepper Kid is even hearing what I'm saying. Let me check if he said it. Why do I think Pepper Kid, can you hear me? Pepper Kid. Because Pepper Kid is talking, but Pepper Kid is not talking to me. I'm wondering if Pepper Kid can even hear me. I wonder if he's only typing, but he's not listening. Yo, Pepper Kid, wagwan, brother. Ya hear me, sir? Let me see if he might hear me. How am there? So that means this whole time, oh my gosh. John, John, you're something else. All right, let's move on with the show. You see the problem? I just spent a whole 10 minutes on Pepper Kid, who totally ignores me. And you know the funny thing about it? Let me not go down that road. Let me not go down that road. Mommy on deck, what are you looking at?
I'm still typing to Aisha to give him love back, so he's not listening.
He's not responding either. What look at this though? I wonder if somebody see what is going on. Somebody call him for me now. Call him and him not hear me. Or he might ignore me or what? Is it a case where he can't see the chat? He can't see the chat. Oh, him finally answer. Brethren, me I talk to you for the past 25 years and you not hear me. Me pause the chat for 10 long minutes and I talk to you and you not answer me. Now that you can hear me, we dropped your link in the chat. I played one of your video. Yes. You weren't hearing me playing your video? No. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Probably. I am trying to be as nice as possible. No, me say that too nice. Oh, I'm supposed to be nice. May I try? You know, say every time I think to talk Jamaican properly is when I struggle. If I have a normal or just a regular conversation, I flow. But when I think how to speak Jamaican, I struggle. If I think about it, I have to just talk it. Because if me not talk it, me not go chat it. You understand? So, Pepper Kid brother, yo me brother, me there talk to you for a whole 10 minutes, brother. Me watch one of your video, brother. See? And me I talk to you and I tell you if you do the right thing. Me I explain to you how to do the thing. And you not listen to me. Because you not do the right thing, but then you are tell people if you do the right thing. You can't walk into a chat and ask people to subscribe to your page, to like your page, you can't be commanding people to do these things. That's what I'm saying. You have to do things appropriately. You have to talk to people and create friendship with people. Now you're doing what the soldiers would do to the private, the commander would do to the private, or the sergeant, or the lieutenant, or the lieutenant, whatever them call them. Hands up, down, to the right. Oh, the demon sent me and Don Boy TK. All right, Pepper Kid. I am not worried about who sent you. I'm worried about the fact that you have not been listening to a word that I am saying and I've been trying to get your attention. Now, I had a good... Big up yourself. All right.
You wrote why pre, so I don't know what why in the word please.
I am moving right along. Um, I am moving right along. I think I just spent 10 minutes and I have not achieved anything. That's what I think I just did a while ago. I spent 10 whole long minutes and I have not achieved anything in the 10 minutes. And one of the things that I hate the most. One of the things that I hate the most is to waste time. Mommy and Deck, just leave me alone, okay? Where been that normal? You know how many people could have grown in 10 minutes? And I'm here focused on just one person. And I don't think I've accomplished a lot in that whole 10 minutes. Anyway, we want to say a big shout out to our members that is present to the show today. I want to say I appreciate you all. So let me just jump into that right now. The members roll call. Jamaica is still a first world country as far as I am concerned. All right. Amazing Maisie, she's a member. Please drop her link. Thank you for being a member, Amazing Maisie. Amy Carnival is a member. Thank you so much for coming, Amy Carnival, and thank you for being a member of the royal family. Angela M is a member of the royal family. I can't love you anymore. Thank you so much for being so generous to me and the royal family. Tom, here is something for you, 10 minutes wasted. Thank you, Tommy Travels. And he's representing the United States of America. Thank you, Tommy Travels, for that donation. Much appreciated, okay? Thank you very much. All right, we're moving right along. Guys, I don't have to tell you to drop that link. Zep Tepi! No, that sound like me hungry. That sound like me hungry. Wolande. Let us confirm that membership. Let us confirm that. Guys, let us welcome our newest member on the block. His name is no other than Zep Tepi! Thank you for coming over here and being a member, Zep Tepi. You know what I'm glad for about Zep Tepi? Zep Tepi for me is almost like Angela M. There's only two slight well, there's not just two slight difference. There is something about these two, and I'm going to tell you what it is about these two. It wasn't me going into a growth stream to have met these two. Angela M. and Zep Tepi found the TR show by searching. Well, Zep Tepi searched his browser and found TR. Angela M. went somewhere and TR was recommended in the feed. So these are two people that are my organic people who came here because of TR. Lord, here we go again. I thought nobody else was becoming member. Let us confirm that membership. Thank you so much, Zep Tepi, for becoming a member of the royal family. So much appreciated, my friend. You don't even know. Let's approve this other membership. Membership approved. Thank you for becoming a member of the royal family. Now let's welcome our newest member. Guys, let's welcome our newest member. And the newest member is Sunflower Queen Girl. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We have 2 new members. Thank you for being a member. You 2 new members. Thank you so much for being members of the royal family. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else that is? All right. Let me just take a look at this sunflower quickly. I have to take a quick look at this sunflower. No, man. I want to play a song. I have to play a song for these 2 new members because they are so awesome. So come stay with the TR show.
She was definitely out of my league. Never thought I had a chance. Tonight it's gonna be a different experience. You're just so beautiful. You're simply wonderful. Even though I try to stay real cool, there's a fire burning deep inside. Whatever you want to do, no rush cause we've got all night. You're just so beautiful. Simply wonderful. I want you to stay with me. Let's make it last all through the night. I hope that I'm not dreaming. With you I'll take my time. Baby, come stay with me. Feels like the start of something new. You show me the true meaning of love. I wanna make it with you. Come stay with me. Is it the way you move your hips when you're dancing close to me? Is it the wine that we just sipped? We can't deny this energy. It feels so beautiful. Simply wonderful.
Yes, peaceful sister, I'm doing the news and reviews.
With me,
I'm just gonna have to choose a suit. I think I'm gonna do the news and reviews at 8 o'clock tonight. William Noel, are you going live?
with you,
Sir William Noel, are you going live this evening?
with me. Feels like the start of
When I ask these questions, sometimes I'm thinking how to place my live streams.
love. I wanna make it with you.
So let me know if you're going live, Sir William Noel. Oh, you're going live.
Come stay with me.
Is it gonna be 6:30? Because if it's gonna be 6:30, I think your streaming time is between 2 hours and an hour and a half, depending. So 6:30 to 8 o'clock? I don't know. I'm just, you know what? That's okay. You're going live. That's what I need to know.
Simply wonderful.
With that being said, I want to say quick greetings to Chrysler Imperial. Somebody please welcome Chrysler Imperial to the building. Thank you for coming, sir.
I hope that I'm
Chrysler Imperial is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in, Chrysler Imperial.
Baby, come stay with me. You show me the true meaning of love. I wanna make it with you.
All right, I did not find the link for Lovester 1 PS. Lovester 1 PS, I'm going to give you the chance, only you. Lovester PS, drop your link. Drop your link so I can find you because I couldn't find you.
Come stay with me. Oh, baby. Come stay with me. Oh, darling.
All right, Come Stay With Me is the name of that song. And guess what? Guess what? If you like that song, guess what? That song was done by a Trinidadian. His name is Kevon. A Trinidadian is singing that song. Can the Trinidadian sing sweet? Oh, hell yes. I wonder, how can I get it? Aisha, I will, when it is released, I will send it to you. It's not yet released. Um, um, what am I looking for? I'm looking for two people.
You want me to drop their link?
Whose link?
Lobster?
Yeah, if you find it.
It's here.
Oh, yes, it's here. Thank you, Davidson. All right, so we have a link for 695 guys. Lobster is at 695, and as a matter of fact, now 696 because I'm going to be connecting to them as well. I must be connected to all my members. That's right. I have to be connected to all my members. There are a set of Filipinos, awesome Filipinos at that. Thank you for becoming a member of the TR show. Okay. All right, guys, let's get them to 700. Let's get Lobster PS, Lobster 1 PS to 700. Now, Mommy and Deck is here. I was asking for Mommy and Deck. I was also asking for Peaceful Sistren. I think she's still here. Now, Peaceful Sistren is from Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Port of Spain, I don't know. I just know that she is a Trinidadian, and she's one of the best Trinidadians that I've met. Now, the guy that sang this song is also a Trinidadian, and I happened to meet him personally, and I happened to play on this song that you just heard. Now, Mommy and Deck, she was not here when I was asking the question earlier. Now, Mommy and Deck is in the educational field, so she probably... Mommy and Deck love me no man. Mr. Me can't bother with Mommy and Deck, you know. How you mean? Twang yes, to back side, chop back foot. Mommy and Deck, Mr. Me can't bother with her. Mommy and Deck, me did miss you, you know. Mommy and Deck, me did miss you. Me talk simple and nice because me did miss Mommy and Deck. So, Mommy and Deck, I tell you, man, me say me miss you, see, girl. Lord of mercy, hey, I will try not to read a lot of those messages, so I'm just going to keep moving. Container Crops is here. Container Crops is here. Thank you for coming in, Container Crops. Now, Mommy and Deck, my goal is 400 new friends. 400 new friends. Oh, yes, I know that. Your goal has to be 400 new friends. You want to get to 1,000. Don't worry, keep coming. You will get to 1,000. You will get to 1,000 before you know it. I'm going to recommend a few other channels that you should go to, and you will get a lot. All right. Now the question I was asking, Mommy and Deck. Now Container Crop is also Chef and More. So if you're not connected to Chef and More, make sure that you're all connected to Chef and More or Container Crop. Oh, Pepper Kid is saying hi to SF Rose. How
No,
nice.
FS.
Oh, FS Rose. Okay. All right. I promised that I would just be TR out. Okay, my brother. Out and bad, my brother. Oh, you mean? Link up. Cindy Rondal is in the building. Thank you for being here, Cindy Rondal. Now, back to Mommy and Deck. Now, Mommy and Deck, it was brought to my attention this morning when I thought about it for the first time. Now, we hear about first world countries all the time, such as Jamaica, and second world countries like Trinidad and Tobago, and third world countries like the United States and Africa, and England and Canada. Anyway, forget what I'm saying there. Just forget what I'm saying right there. I'm just saying. The question that I was asking, we've always heard of first world and third world countries, whether it is in the news or any presentation on the media. We've always heard about the first world country. We know first world countries. We know third world countries. Now, we have not heard much about second world countries. Now, what are the second world countries? Who are they? Why are they not talked about so much? Who are the second world countries? Come on, Mommy and Deck. I want to see your response to this because I like when you respond to some of the things. Donna Johnson, Maganda. Yes, you practice the language them. Maganda. Donna Johnson, you practice some Filipino, some Tagalog, I should say. Yeah, when we say out, I mean big up yourself. Yo, Pepper, you plan to kill me after today. Me say, I big up yourself, Pepper Kid. No, I am feeling crazy in my head. Honestly, I'm feeling crazy. No, I have not been away from Jamaica for a very long time. But the little time when I left Jamaica, sir, Jamaica gone left me. Or me gone left Jamaica. I don't understand a lot of things that is being said. The terms. Now, Jamaica is one of the most unique countries in the world, if I should tell you. A Jamaican can talk to you in English and you don't understand a word they're saying. I think Jamaica is the only country that a Jamaican can speak to you in English and you don't have a clue what they've just said. The ones that are not as developed as the first world, like China and Cuba, I believe. That was a good answer. That was a good answer, Mommy and Deck. That was a good answer because it is actually correct. Now, for those of you who weren't here, that is correct. I read the whole.
Ho, mommy.
Eh?
He's saying ho, mommy, instead of hi, mommy. He needs to correct his autocorrect. Or his fat finger.
Joy, Joy, you're so kind. For helping trying to. Oh my God, I have to laugh now. Joy, tongues is not what I'm talking about. I know when the Christians at the churches speak in tongues because they are led by the Holy Spirit. You know, Rabo, Sheken, Talamasata, you know when they speak in their tongues and you say, what? No, it's not English. And no one around understands what they're really saying. Only people that are tapped into the Spirit can maybe try to figure out. But the person sometimes will have to make an advancement of interpreting. If you don't have the spirit of interpretation, then nobody will understand what the tongues is saying. Now, other second world countries are just like first world country, but they don't have a Perkins. Listen to this, according to Tommy Travels. Second world countries are just like first world countries, but they don't have a Perkins.
Do you know what a Perkins is?
Not really.
If I'm thinking what Tommy Travels is thinking, Perkins is a pancake restaurant. So I'm not sure if that's what he's saying, though.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Okay,
And that's why I was saying that I don't understand, because no, Tommy Travels is actually a comedian. But if you don't follow what he's saying, he work on your psyche. You know, you have to finish spelling what he's saying, or else you will not understand exactly what he's saying. Tommy Travels is such a comedian. Pepper Kid need you guys link up is a page of thanks. Okay, Pepper Kid.
Oh my God. Just
We have Johnny Cakes. Faye Fame Passions is in the building. Thank you for coming. Container Crops.
we have Perkins right up the road. In Cold Neck.
Now, when he said Perkins, for a minute I thought, is he saying perks? Are these the perks? But I then realized that there was a K in the Perkins that made it the entrepreneurial business place. Oh my gosh, Tommy Travels, you are such a comedian. The means of destruction, knowledge is unknown, is knowledge denied. The means of destruction is saying knowledge unknown is knowledge denied. Absolutely. Now, I'm not sure if anybody noticed how I run my stream. I don't just run a stream saying, let's go guys, let's grow. Come on guys, come on, let's go, let's do this, let's do this. I don't just run a stream saying that. I try to make sure that in all of my streams, if not every one of them, I try to make sure that in most, if not all my streams, somebody is going to walk away learning something new. I make sure that happens in every stream. Now, as learned as we think we are, there is something that you don't know. Like I think I am okay when it come on to being learned, but at the same time, I did not know what the word mean, what the word out mean until Pepper Kid told me from the Jamaican dictionary definition, out means up top. Out means big up. Jamaicans are the best. Jamaicans are the best, I tell you. And when I say the best, when you look on the screen, it suggests that Jamaicans are the best as well. You see that 1,000 Sikh? Look in there. It has Jamaican flags. That's a Jamaican representing for Jamaica. Jamaica is the best. Hell yes. And Trinidad and Tobago. Peaceful Sister is also the best. I can't leave out Peaceful Sister. You know what? I am going up to Peaceful Sister yard to look for her one of these days. Up top, King TR. All right, Donna Johnson, big up your damn self. You know? Big up your damn self, Donna Johnson. Now, if you don't understand Jamaicans, you will take offense to some of the things that they say. Now, I will tell you this. A couple of years ago, I walked downtown Kingston and somebody say, Wagwan dog, come take a look at my style now. And me say, excuse me? Now, in those days, I was working in an office when I used to wear my necktie, my nice white shirt, and my pants length, as they call it in Jamaica. However you want. TR, me need to get your number, me G. All right, my brother. Don't worry yourself, your number soon pass on. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If you go to my TR News channel, there's a strong chance that you will get my number there. It is always on the screen. So, when you go to the TR News later on tonight, somebody please drop the TR News in the chat. Thank you, Greg Manley. He's so fast. Greg Manley is like a Speedy Gonzales. As I said, TR News and Reviews, there is, or someone send it, okay? All right, no problem. Pepper Kid, connect to the TR News and Reviews. That's my second channel. Oh, my God. Am I setting up myself here? All right. Now, what was I saying before? I was saying something about Jamaicans. Oh, downtown Kingston. I was working in the office in those days. And you know, nice, I didn't have dreads, of course. Nicely shaved and trimmed and, you know, nice young man. Working with the government, of course. So I had to represent for the government. Walking downtown, all nice and decent. And a man look at me and say, yo dog, come take a look at my style now. Me I say, I want the back foot him I talk to. Me say, have some respect, man. How you call dog? But then again, I should not even pay him any attention because I should just say to myself, I ain't no dog, so I'm not looking. But at the time I was offended. Wagwan dog, come take a look at my style now. Yeah, I say, but I'm ready out order, man. How am I call dog? And then, shortly after that, I realized that quite a few Jamaican men became dogs. Or dog, D-A-W-G. I saw some people spell it, dog. Wagwan dog. And dog is more like a friend. Wagwan me dog, up top me boss. Big up yourself, me dog. I'm like, who the hell is he talking? Now, A year later, dog became popular as a way to refer to a friend. And my son, well, my stepson at the time came in, and I hear him talking to his friends and saying, yo, dog, yo, me can't take all them people that deal with me, you know. Me I say, stop it. Stop it. That dog movement is not coming into my house. Keep it out in the streets, okay? Dog became an official greeting of men in Jamaica. So I'm saying, if you're not around, as a matter of fact, there is a Jamaican YouTube tuber, and that is actually his name. I was saying a Jamaican YouTuber came to my stream. No, I was in Unstoppable stream, and he saw me there. His name is Jamaica YouTube TV. And him say, chop move. And I'm like, chop who? He said, chop move TR. Me said, chop move. Okay, all right. I think this is a one. This is another one that I'm going to have to learn. I don't know what it meant. Him just said chop move. I just figured to myself that based on the context, it must have mean greetings, hailings, or some level of saying hello. So I'm like, okay, brother, greetings. And then I went to another stream, and him said, TR, chop move. And me say, chop move? Me I say, all right then. Yo, dog, me need to... All right, Dada Johnson. Jamaica YouTube TV. Him said chop move, and me I say, what does he mean, chop move? Anyway, I went to another stream, and he said it again, chop move. So me say, all right, is this a Jamaican thing? Is it a Jamaica YouTube thing? Is it a slang? What is it really? And when he used it for the third time, I said, when he said chop move TR, me say, chopping. He said chop move, I said chopping. Yeah, I'm chopping, bro. All right, so every time he said chop move, I would say, Jamaica YouTube TV, chopping, bro. Chopping. And then I realized that chopping was another new term to say things like up top. Up top, my brother. Wagwan, my G. Now, now I tell you, if you don't understand Jamaicans, you will take offense. What I was saying before about the dog thing, if you don't understand Jamaicans, you will take dad's play. Hello, thank you for coming. If you don't understand Jamaicans, you will take offense to some of the things that they say. Now, one of my worst time downtown Kingston was when I was in high school. And I was about to graduate from high school. And I went downtown, of course, not in my uniform, but I went down there to get a pair of sneakers. And I looked on a stall and picked a sneakers that I thought looked okay. But when I looked on the sneakers, it wasn't looking so okay like how it looked on the stall. So I didn't want these shoes anymore. So I was walking away. And the guy said, how you do, brother? The man carried the shoes, the pair of shoes. I didn't want it anymore. I looked at it. I didn't like it anymore. I was walking away. The brother carried the shoes, come chuck it for me. And before, you know, like when somebody push something on you, and it is falling down and it's about to fall on the ground, and you hold it so it don't fall to the ground. I held the shoes. And me say, the man say, how you do? You try hold that. And me mean say, downtown man, you know. The guys downtown don't look like the guys uptown, even though they are human beings. Downtown man, or certain type of man downtown, no look like the man them uptown. You know, me kind of uptown-ish. I was never from the downtown area. So I was kind of uptownish in Jamaica. And so, with my nice little uptown kind of self going downtown to get a pair of shoes, and when him chuck it for me and him say, you try hold that, you know, and him mouth lean gone on one corner, you know. I don't even know how to make those expressions. Yo, you try to hold that, you know. And he more lean gone around so. And there was a cut right here. And there was a, and he was like, his hat was like, you know, the gangster way of operating. His pants was kind of down. And his underwear was bulging out on the top. No problem, Pepper Kid. His underwear was bulging out on the top. And him say, you try to hold that, you know. And I say, brother, I don't like it anymore. Him say, you try hold that. At 3 grand feet, pass up the money. And Effortastic, just a ghost in the shadows. Thank you, Effortastic, for coming. You're not just a ghost, I see you. Thank you for coming. Effortastic is in the building. Welcome. Sprangler moved here. Lord Dana, you know about Sprangler? Yo, I don't like to remember about Sprangler. Sprangler was one of the dangerous areas in Jamaica. Sprangler, I didn't like the days when Spranglers run the cut, you know. Those days, I wouldn't want to see them again. Anyway, what I'm saying, the guy chucked the shoes for me and command me at the time to take out my money and pay him. And as a little soft, decent, kind of uptown guy, I took out the money and paid him for the shoes because I was afraid of him. Now that's heights of abuse as a poor little boy. Because I was still in my teens. And of course, I am not as rough as the guys down there in the streets. That's the life they know. That's their everyday life. You know, born and raised in the ghetto and, you know, life is a certain way and this is how you operate and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So, Tia, you should just screw your face and say, yo, I'm a no one that. Now, now, those days are different from now because those things that happened to me, when I realized a couple of things happened to me in terms of bad guys in the streets, guys, downtown Kingston. Some things happened down there. And those are some of the reasons why I made it up in my mind to become a soldier. Me I say, me now make no man push me around again. Me have to become tough. Me too churchish and too decent. I was raised in the church and I was too decent. I was all about love and holiness and Jesus Christ and everything. And I'm like, I think I'm too soft. So me I said, it not gonna work, you know. It not gonna work. So I bought the shoes, I took it home, and I was sad. My heart cried day and cried night. I was so sad because I bought the shoes by force that I didn't want. Redsky Red, thank you for coming. He was just being a bully. You broke out TR. Yes, he was just being a bully. Make him try that now, no. Make him try that. I don't even need a face. I don't even need a face right now. I don't need to screw on. My same face as is right now. Make him try that. He ain't gonna be pretty. Because TR is not the same pretty guy that was raised back then in church. Tony Hendricks, welcome to the stream. I know that my father and my mother, they are probably surprised because I am not the same child they raised. The same little holy Jesus boy that cried hallelujah in the church and was afraid of bully and was afraid of the men who turned their beak to the left side or turned their beaks to the right side and wear their darkers and turn their hats to the side and, you know, behave a particular way. It's not going to work with TR. You're going to have to kill TR this time. You see? Because TR is not the same TR that was 20 years ago. Nope. Your locks demand respect now, TR. Hell yes. Believe it or not, Joy. I will tell you this, Joy. I did not know that a person's locks could mean so much. Until when my locks started getting longer and it grew and, you know, I realized that, guess what? Being a bald head If somebody don't know you, they don't say hi to you in Jamaica. If somebody don't know you, there's a 90% chance that if somebody don't know you in Jamaica, they are not going to say hi to you. They're not going to even say hello to you. They walk past you like you were just a dog. But when it's Kingston, I go learn how to get tough. I was very soft. They told me I leave the stushes at the gate. John Unstoppable, I know the meaning. Now, when I eventually grew my locks, I would get so many acknowledgments from people I never saw from the day I was born. Yes, Rasta, big up yourself. So the normal guy saying, yes, Rasta, go through Ras. Yo, Bobo, Bingy. The Rasta man would pass me and he would be like, blessed I. And I was like, oh my God. Rastafarians have so much about them that I like. The bald-headed community will sit beside you in a transportation and they never exchange one word with you. They will pass you on the street and they will never say one word to you. A Rastaman is walking by and the Rastaman is saying, blessed I, Rastafari. And I'm like, there is just something about Rastafarians that make, not all of them, you know that you can't generalize the conversation, but I'm just saying, and even more so when I grow my facial hair, because there are times I grow my facial hair so much so that my child don't recognize me. I had so much beard. The first time I cut my beard, my daughter did not recognize me. She looked at me 1,000 times wondering who the hell this is. So I eventually cut my beard one time. And when I went home, my daughter was looking at me like, I'm not talking about a 16-year-old or a 25-year-old here. I'm talking about a baby girl, my baby girl at the time. She's looking at me like she's like, and she's not saying anything. She's just looking. Anyway, where in the show are we? Let me just take some time to big up all the people in here. It is now 4:55. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to be on for another 12 minutes. No, 8 minutes. We're going to stay on for another 8 minutes and then we're going to get out of here. Let me take some time. Oh my God, I was at the roll call. 25 years ago, I was doing a roll call and I stopped all the way up the top. Let me just do that right now. Carter Club, thank you for being here. A member. Davidson, no, you're not a member, sorry. Expedition Greg is a member. Thank you for being here, Expedition Greg. Thank you so. Guys, I'm having a change. My system is changing. We also have, oh my God, oh. We also have Faye's Fame Passions. Thank you for being here. She's a member. Drop her link. Latrice Black is here. Drop her link. She's a member. Latrice Black. We also have SF Rose here, who is a member. Thank you for being a member. SF Rose is a member. Thank you for being here, SF Rose. We also have in the building today Agricultural Turo. Agricultural. Agricultural is in the building. Thank you so much for coming. That's another member. We also have Mommy and Deck in the building. Thank you so much for coming in, Mommy and Deck. You know, I do appreciate your presence here, Mommy and Deck. You know, it's such a joy to see Mommy and Deck walking through my doors with her headset on. It is telling a story. It's a profound statement when she walks in here with her headset on. It means a lot. Amy, oh my God, Amy Carnival, I called her name earlier this morning. Thank you for being here. All right, with that being said, I'm going to just go right ahead and do the general roll call at this time. So I want to make sure that I call the names of everybody that is present in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much to the members who are members. Mommy and Dad, please to take the fruits out of the chat at this time. Please to remove the fruits from the chat. All right, you can leave them. We will accept them today. All right. Let's go back and do a general roll call of everybody that is in the chat. We have Amy Carnival, we have Angela M, we have also Carter Club, Chrysler Imperial, Cindy Rondall, Dad's Play. We have Davidson Cooking and Fun Family. We have Donna Johnson. We have Expedition Greg, Faze, Fame, Passions. We have Greg Manley. We have Joanne Unstoppable Brown. We have Joy. We also have Latrice Black, Mommy and Deck, Redsky Red, SF Rose, Agricultural, the Gaming Prince, Tony Hendricks Green, and Zeb Tepe. Oh my God, we finally have a Z, have a Z. Normally the last name would have been William Noel or Extina Grubbs. We finally have a Z, a Z. Zeb Tepe is in the building. And of course, he's not a zebra. He's just Zeb Tepe. Go check him out. I met him recently and he's a fantastic young man. So go check him out. Make sure that you're friends with him. And we're going to play one song. If there is anybody else that wants to become a member, now is a good time. Now is actually a very good time to become a member. We want to shout out one more member before we go, at least. We have another 4 minutes in this live stream, and we want to shout out.
Davidson Cooking was going to change her name to Pepper Davidson to get a free network. I was trying to super chat it and my screen went blank. I'm not kidding. I'm trying twice. Look. That's what I'm going to hit send. It went blank. I was trying to say it for you on a super chat. I think she's at 1,497. She was just hoping for a little free network like Pepper. She'd be Pepper Davidson.
All right. So we're going to do two things. We're going to drop Davidson link. I'm not sure everybody here should have been connected to Davidson. That's a perfect person to connect with. If you're here and you're not connected with Davidson, that's somebody that you need in your corner. Very generous, very kind, and she can cook. Hell yes. Go check her out. So we want to do two more shout out. We want to shout out one more member. So the next person that is going to become a member, we're waiting for you to become a member. And we're also going to shout out Davidson Cooking and Fun Family Channel. Let's shout them out too as well. So let's go. I want to say a big shout out to Tony Hendricks Green. Big shout out to Tony Hendricks Green. Thank you so much for being here.
Never thought I had a chance. Tonight it's gonna be a different experience. You're just so beautiful. You're simply wonderful. Even though I try to stay real cool, there's a fire burning deep inside. Whatever you want to do, no rush 'cause we've got all night. You're just so beautiful. Simply wonderful. I want you to stay with me. Let's make it last all through the night. I hope that I'm not dreaming. With you, I'll take my time. Baby, come stay with me. Feels like the start of something new. Show me the true meaning of love. I wanna make it with you. Come stay with me. Is it the way you move your hips when you're dancing close to me? Is it the wine that we just sipped? We can't deny this energy. It feels so beautiful. Simply wonderful. Baby, come stay with me. Let's make it last all through the night. I hope that I'm not dreaming. With you, I'll take my time. Baby, come stay with me. Feels like the start of something new. Show me the true meaning of love. I wanna make it with you. Come stay with me. Ooh.
Angela M. A red dress and a red heels. I imagine you looking hot as hell in such a heel, you know.
You're just so beautiful.
Red dress and red heels on the dance floor. Hot as hell, Angela M.
Simply wonderful.
All elegant looking. Angela M rocking on the dance floor. Red dress and red heels. Elegant on the dance floor, I tell you.
Baby, come stay with me.
Oh, somebody please drop a link for Greg Manley. Greg Manley, somebody please drop Greg Manley's link in the chat. He's such a fantastic moderator.
Oh, baby. I wanna make it with you. We gonna do it right. Come stay with me. Come stay with me. Oh, baby. Come stay with me. Oh, darling.
All right, with that being said, I want to do a quick reading of the leaderboard. I want to do a quick reading of the leaderboard, the top 10 most active member of the royal family. They are as follows. In the number 1 spot at level 12, we have SF Rose. In number 2 spot, we have Greg Manley at level 11. At level 11, we also have Latrice Black in 3rd place. At level 11, at 4th place, we have Carter Club. At level 11, in 5th place, we have Derek C. Williams. At level 10, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place, we have Amy Coneval. At 7th place would have been me, but I am disqualified. So I am actually in the 7th position right now. Perfect place for me, but I'm not going to count me. So 8 is going to be 7, 9 is going to be 8, and 10 is going to be 9, and 11 is going to be 10. So let's continue. In the 7th place, which is replaced by me, is Shonda's Graphics. In 8th place is Sandy K. In 9th place is Dr. Mia Witter, Indestructible, in 9th place. And guess who made it to 10th place this morning? The wonderful, the wonderful, the beautiful lady in red. Lady in red. The lady in red with heels is no other than Angela M. Made it to the number 10th spot. Now, the two next candidate that could get into the number 10 spot, you would never guess who they are. The next two candidates, who is 11 and 12, is Cheryl Freeman. As a matter of fact, Cheryl Freeman was in the top 10. She just got bumped by Angela M., who is present just a little more since recently. Then we have, up next is Expedition Greg. So Expedition Greg is at 12 and is about to be number 11 not long from now. In fact,
Keep the stream open.
in the next stream,
Oh. How many points?
in the next stream, Expedition Greg could get to number 11. Both are at 52. 52, 232 is Greg. 52, 535 is Cheryl. So Greg could make it there not long from now. All right, with that being said, I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to count the top 10 men, because that is going to get all the men of the royal family in this loop. So the number one man of the TR show, or the number one most active man of the TR show, is Greg Manley. In second place, we have Derek C. Williams. In third place, we have, you see that? In third place, we have Expedition Greg. Expedition Greg is in third place. In fourth place, we have Chrysler Imperial. In fifth place, is fifth place I reach?
I don't remember.
All right. Greg Manley, first place. Derek C. Williams, second place. Expedition Greg, third place. Chrysler Imperial, fourth place. And in fifth place, we have William Newell. In sixth place, we have Jervis, 346. In seventh place, we have Ant, 703. In eighth place, we have The Gaming Prince. In ninth place, we have Listen Well. And in 10th place, we have Octay Dogan. I am glad it came before the next name, because the next name we're not sure if it is male or female. All right? And that is no disrespect. That is by no means disrespect. It just means that in some chats, this guy is female, and in another set of chats, he's a male. So that's just the confusion there. In my chat, he is male for me. That's what I see. Another chat, he's called a girl. Well, you know. So that one is hard. Now, if I should go to the top 10 women, it is the top 10 women of the royal family is S.F. Rose, number 1. Latrice Black, number 2. Carter Club, number 3. Amy Carnival, number 4. Shonda's Graphic, number 5. Sandy K, number 6. Dr. Mia Witter, Indestructible, number 7. Angela M, number 8. Cheryl Freeman, number 9. And number 10 doesn't come here anymore, so I'm not calling that name. Okay, that's it. But if you want to know who that was, it was the one who had a crush on Ant 703. So if you don't see Ant 703 in the chat, it's because of her. She called Ant 703 and said, don't go to the TR show because I don't like him anymore. For whatever reason, I don't know. The TR show is rocking anyway, and we will be rocking until morning light. So I want to say a big shout out to all the wonderful people in the building. Thank you all for being so awesome. Thank you all for being so amazing. Thank you all for being so gracious and so forth and so on. We're going to play this song one time. We are gone 8 minutes over the finish time. And so we are ready to end the stream. We are ready to end the stream.
She was definitely out of my league. Never thought I had a chance. Tonight it's gonna be a different experience. You're just so beautiful. You're simply wonderful. Even though I try to stay real cool, there's a fire burning deep inside. Whatever you want to do, no rush 'cause we've got all night. You're just so beautiful. Simply wonderful. I want you to stay with me. Let's make it last all through the night. I hope that I'm not dreaming. With you, I'll take my time. Baby, come stay with me. Feels like the start of something new. You show me the Is it the wine that we just sent? We can't deny this energy. It feels so beautiful. Simply wonderful. Baby, come stay with me. Let's make it last all through the night. I hope that I'm not dreaming. With you, I'll take my time. Baby, come stay with me. Feels like the start of something new. Show me the true meaning.
I want to say a big shout out to all the people who did not hear their name today. If you were here and you did not hear your name, a big shout out to you. Thank you all for coming.
Come stay with me. Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. You're just so beautiful. Simply wonderful. So baby, come stay with me. Ooh. I hope that I'm not dreaming. No. Baby, come stay with me. You show me the true meaning of love. I wanna be with you. Oh, baby. Oh, I wanna make it with you. We gotta do it right.
With that being said, walk good for those who walk, drive good for those who drive, fly good for those who fly, creep well for those who creep, crawl safe for those who crawl, and of course, for those who are heading out to have sex like Dr. Mia Witter, remember to practice safe sex, okay? Have a good weekend. I'll see you later on the TR News and Reviews. Oh crap, I was planning to probably go live at 8 o'clock. I think 8 o'clock is when Dr. Mia Witter is live. Holy crap. All right, I'm going to have to find a way to fit in my live stream somewhere in the evening time, probably 10 o'clock, or maybe 10 o'clock is a good time to do, is to go live. All right, so Dr. Mia Witter will be live at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Jamaican time if you're in Jamaica. All right, so go check out Dr. Mia Witter. Everybody, make sure that you have Dr. Mia Witter locked in your corner. She goes live at 8 o'clock. Go there and check her out. Thank you, Amy, for being so awesome. Thank you, Peaceful Sistering, for being... Oh, she's not here. Thank you, Angela M, for being such a darling. Love you, sweetie. Thank you, SF Rose, Latrice Black, all the wonderful people. Expedition Greg, Chrysler Imperial. God bless you all until we meet again.
Simply wonderful.
And Tony Hendricks. Love you too, Tony Hendricks. I saw that message.
I want you to stay with me. Let's make it last all through the night. I hope that I'm not dreaming. With you, I'll take my time. Baby, come stay with me. Feels like the start of something new. Show me the true meaning of love. I wanna make it with you. Come stay with me. Is it the